Hi, I'm David G for Juniper Networks, and in this video an engineer will take you through an example of how to handle Yang models within JTAF, or the Juniper Terraform Automation Framework. Yang models are handled with XPath expressions, and the engineer in this instance takes you through an interface based example.
In this video, we will see how to use XPath to generate providers. For the sample set, we are first using this configuration. In this, we want to generate a provider to configure interface mode. As we can see, interface mode is a leaf element in the Yang file. It is a group-based configuration. It is in the interfaces Yang. It has list interface unit having key elements as name. These are the containers. So we'll try to search interface mode in the Yang file. As you can see, interface mode is under container bridge, which doesn't seem to be matching. In a Yang file, there can be multiple elements with same name under different hierarchy. So we will search for more options. Here it is under Ethernet switching type, a group, which seems to be the case, but it is under a different hierarchy. So as you can see, this is a bit difficult to pass in the Yang file. So we will see the XPath. I have already generated the yin file in XPath for the corresponding interfaces Yang. So we will see the XPath files and try to search the interface mode here. So this is under interfaces, interface range, bridge, which doesn't seem to be right. So this is under Ethernet switching, which is fine. We'll see the complete path, interfaces, interface range. But here it is interfaces, interface. So as you can see, this is also not matching. So we will search for more options. Now here it is interfaces, interface unit, family, Ethernet switching, interface mode. As you can see, this matches. So this looks to be the path that we need to use. So we will configure this in a sample XPath text file. So I've already added this as the XPath. In our config file, we have given the path of the file, XPath file. The provider path is in the Terraform providers directory. Now we will try to generate the provider for this XPath. So the provider is generated. We will compare it with the sample config file we have if it looks fine or not. So the top element is configuration, then groups, which looks fine. Then we have interface. If you see, it is interfaces interface. So if there are like multiple containers, in that cases, it will be optimized automatically while generating the provider. As interface is a list, so it needs to add the key element to pass it correctly. So that will not be optimized. So the next elements are unit, family, Ethernet switching. So we can see the next element is unit. Next is Ethernet switching. If we see family Ethernet switching is also optimized here. Then we have interface mode. So the generated provider looks to be fine. This is how a complete provider will look like. If we see the generated file provider.go, it has that provider appended here. This will help us to create the binary for Terraform API. Now we will add multiple hierarchies and then see what happens if there are multiple levels of hierarchy from a single Yang file. So in this case, we have some elements at interface level, description, speed, MTU, link mode, and interface mode, which we saw right now. So in that case, first we will need to see how big is the interface XPath. As we can see, everything that is to be configured is under the interface tag. So the easy way out is to generate a provider for interface. However, it is recommended that if interface is a very big configuration, it should be divided into multiple modules. So we'll see how big is interfaces. We will search it in the XPath. The problem with YAML file will be that YAML file never tells us what is the actual length of the number of elements that will be there in the interface. So in those cases, this XPath files actually help us a lot. So we will see interface, and we will search for it. So this looks fun. So it starts from line 3427. We'll see how many elements are there. It has more than 3000 elements in it. So generating a provider at interface level is not recommended because it will have lots and lots of elements while we just want to configure 5 different leaf nodes. So how to generate providers in that case, we will see right now. So we'll search for link mode. So this doesn't look fine because it is interface and link mode. This looks to be the correct XPath. So we will start creating the XPath list of files. So I already have the interface mode added here. We'll add the other ones. Now we will search for the other elements. As you can see, we find speed here, so we'll add that also. Then we saw MTU here, so we will add MTU. We also need to add description. So if you follow a similar syntax, it is not actually required because they are all at the same hierarchy, so we don't need to find description. We can just append it. So we have created, wait, this was not copied properly. As you can see, now we have 5 different XPaths. We will need to modify the XPath file name in temp, like our config file. So I will give the correct XPath. I will delete the older provider which was generated. Now we will, as you can see, 5 different modules are created. Although 5 different modules are created, they can be configured by one single test file. So that should be fine. So first we will go to and check, as all of them were group based configuration, we will check what link mode has. So link mode has hierarchy interfaces, interface only. MTU has a similar thing. If we go interface mode, that has a higher level of hierarchy. Description also is similar. So for scenarios where the container or the list is of having lots and lots of elements, it is not recommended to generate a single module. it is recommended to divide it into multiple modules in smaller chunks, because the end user will be very confused what is to be set, because there will be similar names, similar configurations. Just for the sake of example, I will take a smaller container or list. Let's just take we will take packet loss rate. So this has just around 7 to 8 elements. So just for information, I will take one container and generate for the same. I will delete the generated providers. So in that case, it should actually create all these elements in the provider file. So if you see, there have been multiple optimizations because of containers, and it has all the data that were inside it. It has apply macro, which was again a container. So it gets created. So the providers can be generated at a container level, list levels, leaf levels. That is no restriction there. But if the container is huge, always break it down into sub XPaths. Thank you.